kale has become the poster child for everything virtuous about modern nutrition. It's dark, leafy, proudly bitter, and almost always featured in any wellness montage that involves a blender, a yoga mat, and someone named Sage. Lauded as a skin-friendly, detoxifying powerhouse, kale and its leafy siblings, spinach, chard, beet greens, are loaded with antioxidants, fiber, and micronutrients that are essential for radiant health and glowing skin. But as with any trendy hero, there's a shadowy subplot, one that starts in your kidneys and ends with a painful, jagged surprise. Let's start with the praise kale absolutely deserves. It's rich in vitamin C, a collagen-boosting, UV-fighting antioxidant that plays a key role in maintaining skin elasticity and repair. It contains beta-carotene and lutein, carotenoids that protect against oxidative stress and may offer mild protection from UV-induced skin damage, particularly when consumed regularly over time. These compounds essentially act like nutritional sunglasses, reducing free radical damage and inflammation that accumulate with chronic sun exposure. Kale is also high in vitamin K for skin healing and blood vessel health, folate, which supports cell turnover and DNA repair, and a constellation of minerals like magnesium and calcium. Its fiber content supports a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn affects everything from your immune system to inflammatory signaling that impacts skin aging. It's not a stretch to say that leafy greens, in general, offer indirect but meaningful support for long-term skin resilience and UV defense. But now, the crunchy truth. Kale and many of its leafy cousins are also high in oxalates, naturally occurring compounds found in many plants that, in the right or wrong conditions, can team up with calcium to form kidney stones. Yes, the dreaded calcium oxalate stone, the mineralized equivalent of a tiny ninja star trying to make its way out of your urinary tract. This is particularly relevant if you're the type to toss back green smoothies like hydration is a competitive sport. In moderation, dietary oxalates are usually harmless. Your body can process and excrete them just fine, especially if you're well hydrated and not deficient in magnesium or other minerals. But when oxalate intake skyrockets, say, with daily raw kale smoothies, spinach salads, almond milk, and chia everything, the risk goes up, especially in people who are genetically predisposed or have a history of kidney issues. Cooking can help reduce oxalate levels, especially boiling, which, sadly, also removes some nutrients. But if you're consuming kale raw every day, you may be stacking a silent metabolic deck against yourself. There's also the matter of thyroid health. Kale, particularly when consumed raw in large amounts, contains goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with iodine uptake and thyroid hormone production. This effect is most pronounced in people with pre-existing thyroid dysfunction or iodine deficiency. Now, you'd have to eat a serious kale forest to reach dangerous levels, but still, moderation is more than just a nice idea, it's biological wisdom. So where does this leave the average kale lover? Right in the sweet spot, if you're thoughtful. Kale can absolutely be part of a sun-smart, skin-boosting diet. Its antioxidants offer legitimate support for cellular repair and oxidative stress mitigation, which is especially relevant for those who spend time in the sun. But balance is key. Mix it up with other greens like arugula, romaine, or bok choy, and don't rely on one vegetable to carry your entire antioxidant defense system. If you have a history of kidney stones, get curious about your oxalate intake, and maybe give the spinach smoothie a break now and then. The truth is, even nature's most virtuous foods can become a little villainous when consumed with cult-like devotion. So eat your kale, love your kale, but don't turn it into a lifestyle religion. Your kidneys and your thyroid will thank you. And your skin? It'll still glow, just with a little more wisdom behind the shine.